I'll do that.
Okay, gotta start. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Eyes and ears, eyes and ears. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, students who have been with us for these 2 weeks. Welcome, parents in person and online. This has been hopefully a fantastic 2 weeks, and definitely 2 weeks of growth and learning for everyone, and learning to listen. So, at Summer at Woodstock, we have 5 very important principles that guide everything. Can you remember one of the principles? Treading lightly, treading lightly. Valuing compassion? Eliciting greatness. Well, eliciting greatness, does that mean that we need to be great? Show me with hands. Show me with hands. Good. Giving and taking. Eliciting greatness from each other. Pulling greatness out of each other. Making each other better. Somebody said resilience. It is actually not one of our guiding principles, but it should be. And we do have an award for resilience as well. Resilience is one of the biggest things you can do. Yes, it's the sixth. It's the sixth guiding principle. Resilience. Learning resilience. At Woodstock, I'd say you learn a lot of resilience, especially with how does your day start? Walking up the mountain. All right, I did this before, but I want to see it again. On day 1, give me a level of how hard walking up the mountain was. This is the hardest. All right, 1 week ago, at the end of the first week, how hard was it? And how hard was it today? Look at that. Some it's still incredibly difficult. For most of you, it became easier and easier. And I think that's a really great thing to learn. Here, the more you do something, the more you work at something, the better you get at it. It's the same with absolutely everything. All right. So yes, once again, welcome to everyone who's able to join us in person and online. We have been honored to take care of your children these last 2 weeks, and we've had a fantastic time. And this is actually, I've been here for 9 years, and this is my final time standing on this stage, because I am leaving in 2 days. So, whether you've been here for 9 years, for 20 years, or for 2 weeks, there is something that Woodstock instills in us, something Woodstock wants to leave with us, something this hillside wants to leave with us. So think about those guiding principles, think about resilience, think about something that's going to stick with you from your experience here. And now, we will begin the final ceremony.
So you had the chance to check on some of the courses, and now we will see the final product of the theater class. They will have a short production led by Mr. Louis Bernard, our theater teacher. So let's see, break a leg.
With her bare feet navigating over rocky terrain and her melodic echoes through the hills, Binya epitomizes the essence of this tranquil setting.
Her companions in these idyllic mountains are none other than Nilu and Gori, two cows who wander freely through meandering streams and pine forests. Binya's connection to the land is palpable, for she belongs to a majestic landscape where dark forests and lonely hilltops hold no fear for her.
Amidst the scenic backdrop, Binya encounters a few picnickers and her gaze fell upon a bright blue umbrella.
It was unlike any umbrella she had ever seen, small, dainty, and vibrant.
Hello, look who's here, a little village girl.
Isn't she pretty? But look how torn and dirty her clothes are.
They're very poor in the hills.
Then let's give her something to eat.
What's that on her neck? A necklace of sorts?
It's a pendant, see? There's a claw hanging from it.
I want one too.
Buy
Can't
hers
get them in
then.
shops.
Buy hers then.
How silly she is.
What can we give you?
My umbrella? What cheek?
Well, you want a pendant, don't you?
Here, take the umbrella.
With the umbrella in hand, Binya's world was transformed. A small token of beauty and enchantment amidst the hills of Masuri. With that, she disappeared into the forest glade, leaving behind her lucky pendant.
With a new blue umbrella, Binya struts through the town, garnering envious glances from everyone she passes. Most of the people in the village were a little envious of Binya's blue umbrella. No one had ever possessed one like it before. The schoolmaster's wife thought that it was quite wrong for a poor cultivator's daughter to own such a fine umbrella, while she, a second-class BA, had to make do with an ordinary black one. Her husband had offered to have their old umbrella dyed blue. She gave him a scornful look and loved him a little less than before.
Most people console themselves by saying Binya's pretty umbrella wouldn't hold out the rain if it rained too heavily, that would collapse in a wind if the wind was too strong, that would shrivel in the sun if the sun was too fierce, that would attract lightning if lightning fell nearby, that would attract bad luck if there was any ill luck going about. Secretly, everyone admired it.
Old Ram Bharosa, renowned as Ram the Trustworthy, owned a humble tea shop along Tehri Road. Every day, the Tehri bus made its stand next to, enticing all the passengers to have some hot tea, buttermilk, and occasional sweets amidst the dusty surroundings. Among them, Binya enters, clutching into a vibrant blue umbrella.
What's that, Binya?
A gift.
A lady's umbrella. That's only for mem sahibs. How did you get it?
Someone gave it to me for my necklace.
You exchanged it for your lucky leopard claw. But of what use is that umbrella to you? The sun isn't hot enough, and it certainly isn't meant for the rain. It's just a pretty little thing for rich ladies to play with. I have an idea. Why don't you sell it to me? After all, it's of no use to you. I'll give you 5 whole rupees.
It's worth 15 rupees.
10 rupees then?
I came for a toffee.
Ram Bharosa pulled at his drooping whiskers, gave Binya a wry look. He placed the toffee in the palm of her hand and watched her walk along the dusty road. He was fascinated with the blue umbrella and watched it until it was out of sight. Biju approached Ram Bharosa's store. He had no money to spend there, but he stopped there anyways, looking at the sweets and the glass jars.
And what will you have today?
I have no money.
That doesn't matter. You can pay me later.
Biju shook his head and followed Binya.
Some of my friends had taken sweets on credit, and at the end of the month, they realized that they'd eaten more sweets than they could possibly pay for. As a result, they had to hand over Ram Bharosa some of their most treasured possessions, such as a curved knife for cutting grass, or a small hand axe, or a jar of pickles, or a pair of earrings. And these had become Ram Bharosa's possessions and were kept by him or sold in his shop.
Ram Bharosa had set his heart on having Binya's blue umbrella. So, he was naturally anxious to give credit to either of the children. But so far, neither of them had fallen into the trap. With the summer sun and the endless rain, the umbrella had begun to fade a little. From a bright blue, it had changed to a light blue. But it was still a pretty thing, and tougher than it looked. Ram Bharosa still desired it. He didn't want to sell it, he wanted to own it. He was probably the richest man in the area, so why shouldn't he have a blue umbrella? Not a day went by without his getting a glimpse on the blue umbrella and Binya. He had employed a young boy called Rajaram. He'd employed him from a village. He did all the work, like washing up, and ran various errands. He went to the same school as Biju, but the two boys were not friends. One day, Binya passed the shop, twirling her blue umbrella.
What's the matter, Babuji?
Oh, nothing. It's just a sickness that's come over me, and it's all due to that girl Binya and her wretched umbrella.
Why? What has she done to you?
I offered her 10 rupees for it, and she refused to sell it to me.
Perhaps if you gave her 12?
But it isn't new any longer. It isn't worth even 8 rupees now.
You wouldn't make a profit on it.
It's not the profit I'm after. It's the thing itself. It's the sheer beauty of it.
What will you do with it, Babuji? You're barely out of your shop. You don't even visit anyone. What use would the umbrella be to you?
Of what use is a poppy in a cornfield? Of what use is a rainbow? Of what use are you, numbskull? Wretch. I too have a soul. I want the umbrella because I want its beauty to be mine.
I'm as useful as an umbrella. But tell me, Babuji, what will you give me to get the umbrella for you?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. What will you give me?
You mean to steal it, don't you? What a delightful child you are. I'm glad you're not my son or my enemy. But look, everyone will know it's been stolen. Then how will I show off with it?
You will have to glance upon it in secret or take it into Tehri and have it dyed red. But that's your problem. Tell me, Babuji, are you willing to pay me 3 rupees for stealing the umbrella without being seen?
You're a sharp boy, but you'll come to a bad end. I'll give you 2 rupees.
3.
2.
Ah, I can see that you really don't want the umbrella.
Wretch! Evil one! Darkener of my doorstep. Fetch me the umbrella and I'll give you your 3 rupees.
In the tranquil forest glade where Binya first encountered the mesmerizing blue umbrella, she now sought porcupine quills. Ram Bharosa, offering a meager sum for each, profited by selling them to distant traders. Having already secured 5 quills, Binya scoured the undergrowth, briefly parting with her cherished umbrella. But fate intervened as Raja Ram, lurking discreetly, seized the umbrella when her attention waned. His clumsy escape abandoned Binya,
Wait, that's my umbrella!
who abandoned her quest for quills to pursue him. Meanwhile, Biju entered, laden with firewood. Biju dropped his bundle of sticks and ran after his sister. Raja Ram ran after the shallow stream. A frenzied struggle, Biju emerged victorious. Raja Ram lay black on his flat.
Let me get up. Let me go. I don't want your useless umbrella.
Then why did you take it? Come on, tell me why.
It was a skinflint Ram Bharosa. He'd asked me to get it. He said if I didn't get the umbrella, I'd lose my job.
October seemed longer than other months. The breeze was good to be. The breeze was warm, gentle, and pine-scented. That October, everyone seemed satisfied. Everyone except Ram Bharosa.
The old man had by now lost all hope of ever possessing Binya's blue umbrella. He wished he had never set eyes on it. Because of the umbrella, he had suffered the tortures of greed, the despair of loneliness. Because of what Ram Bharosa did for the blue umbrella, no villagers came to his shop anymore.
Ever since it had been known that Ram Bharosa had tried to have the blue umbrella stolen, the villagers had turned against him. They stopped trusting the old man, and instead of buying his soap, tea or matches, they suggested to walk an extra mile near Teri bus stand.
The old man sat in his shop listening to the hissing of his kettle, wondering if one day he would ever have any other customers. One day, towards the end of October, when Binya had 10 paise in her pocket, she came to Ram Bharosa's shop for a toffee.
She was Ram Bharosa's first customer. He looked suspiciously at the girl. Had she come to taunt him, to flaunt the umbrella in his face? She placed a coin on the counter. Perhaps it was a bad coin. He held the coin in the hand, held it up, and rang it on the ground. It was a good coin. He gave Binya the toffee.
Ram Bharosa noticed after Binya left that Binya had left the blue umbrella behind in his shop. There it was, the blue umbrella he always wanted, finally within his grasp at last. He took the umbrella by his hand, pressed it open, and stood underneath the shadows of his shop, where no rain or sun could ever touch it.
But I'm never in the sun or in the rain. Of what use is an umbrella to me? Binya, you forgot it. You left the umbrella in my shop.
In that moment, the umbrella belonged to both of them. But Binya didn't take the umbrella. She shook her head and said,
You keep it. I don't need it anymore.
But it's such a pretty umbrella. It's the best umbrella in the village.
I know, but an umbrella isn't everything.
She left Ram Bharosa with the umbrella in hand.
Binya, spare a minute. I want to show you something. So, what do you think of it?
It's so beautiful.
It's a bear's claw. It's even luckier than a leopard's claw. Would you like to have it?
I have no money.
That doesn't matter. You gave me the umbrella. Now I'm giving you the claw. Come, let's see what it looks like on you.
He placed the pendant on Binya, and indeed, it looked very beautiful. Ram Bharosa says that he will never forget the smile Binya gave him when she left his shop.
Now that Ram Bharosa had the blue umbrella, a gift from Binya, as he tells everyone, he often is persuaded to go out in the sun and the rain and looks much healthier. People are now coming to Ram Bharosa's shop again. Whenever Biju or Binya visit Ram Bharosa's shop for tea, he usually gives them a little extra milk and sugar. They like the tea sweet and milky.
Sometimes he uses the umbrella to go out to chase pigs or goats. It is always left outside of the shop, so anyone who wants to borrow it may do so. So in a way, it's become everyone's umbrella. It is faded and patchy, but
It is
Still the best umbrella in the village.
Well done to the drama students, to the theater class. Congratulations. So now we're moving to our music production class. And this is one of the pieces that came from this class. They are setting up. I also want to say that we have an AV team that is helping to set up, and we are able to see the actors, listen to the players because of their work, but also some of the students of the AV class are helping with these productions. So thanks to all of them, and congratulations also. Is she the first? Oh, and I would like to invite Mr. Adi, if he wants to present a yeah, you can come.
Hello, everyone. We've got 3 groups performing songs today. These are the songs that these students have written over the course of last 2 weeks. So this is completely original stuff that our students will be sharing with you all. So thanks.
Mic check, mic check.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, our band LX3, which means Love Lost Lyrics, is going to be performing a song, which is Finding My Way. Our band consists of 4 members, me, Abir, Roshni, Meera, and Hiren. Hiren plays the guitar, Roshni is our lead vocalist, I play the clapbox, and Meera plays the piano. Our song, Finding My Way, is about the transition, about heartbreak to healing.
Couldn't seem to find my way, but now you're gone, and I can proudly say that I'm okay. Late night calls that now don't come without you. My day's not as much fun, so I'm fighting inside if I should go back or be happy with my new life. I couldn't seem to find my way, but now you're gone, and I can proudly say that I'm okay. I felt crushed. You threw me under the bus. Oh, how I felt so good. Thought you understood, but you've left, and there's no going back. I couldn't seem to find my way, but now you're gone, and I can proudly say that I'm okay. I couldn't seem to find my way, but now you're gone, and I can proudly say that I'm okay.
Okay, my name is Arpana Fernandez. I'm the program coordinator. And I'm here to first announce the certificates of appreciation, special awards only for the morning courses. So you don't have to come up, but you will stand at your places and we'll just recognize you for every morning course a special award. Okay, so as I call out your name, just stand up where you are. For theatre, Avni Khemka, Sia Rane. For experiential science, Anhat Sidhu, Samvid Gupta, Tanisha Bhatu. For music production, Amanya Oberoi. For leadership, Yuvan Ori, Shlok Unyal, Neil Patel, Pradipti Nath, Ishan Machar, Nalan Sadasivam Gokulnathan, Kaira Shah, Arushi Dalia, Vivan Dalal, Sanvi Mandelia, Raghav Kandoi, Vihan Gupta, and Prithvi Raj Kale. Good job. You can sit down. The next course is Model United Nations, and the special awards are given to Kavin Raja, Anya Patel, Vihan Ved, Riya Parekh, Reena Panjwani, Kiara Jain, Abhiraj Bansal, Trishika Garg, and Bani Marwa. Thank you. For Art in the Himalayas, special awards are given out to Elena, Aditi Gadia, Vanshika Jain, Sanshya Singh, and Raima Jain. Thank you. For English Masterclass, Srirang Kinare, Shania Sanghai, Avan Jain, Muskan Batla, Suhana Gupta, Vaishali Norona, Gaurav Jagwani, Jia Vora, Vihan Binekia, Keshav Khaitan, Vanya Himmat Ramka, and Aksara Jain. Well done, well done. You can have a seat now. The next set of awards, as Mr. John Robertson announced, are given for our guiding principles, keeping our guiding principles in mind. And we start with resilience. So as I speak out your name, you stand up, come up to the stage, take your award, and then you leave from that side. So for that award, I'm going to call Mr. John Robertson on stage to give out the awards. And the first award for resilience goes to Muskan Batla, Jenisha Shah, Muskan, and then Jenisha. Arav Chaudhary, Rubaiyat Jaggi, Gurshan Suri, Ankita Gupta, Shlok Unyal, Ahana Mittal, Vanshika Jain, Raima Jain, Aksara Jain, Samaira Marwa, and Sia Balani. Okay, Mr. John Robertson, I'll give you some rest. I'll call on Mr. Augustine. The next set of awards is for our guiding principles to elicit greatness. The award for eliciting greatness goes to participants who have demonstrated resilience and growth in themselves and have drawn it out in others. The first award for eliciting greatness goes to Kayan Raja, Ishan Machar, Neil Patel, Aditi Gadia, Kiara Jain, and Aksara Jain. The next set of awards is for pursuing wholeness. It goes to participants who have demonstrated integrity both inside and outside the classroom. The first award for pursuing wholeness goes to Ahana Lumba, Arushi Dalia, Aditi Gadia, Anya Shah, Naomi Vibhakar, and Muskan Batla. Thank you, Mr. Augustine. I'll request Ms. Bridget to please come up on stage to give the next set of awards. The award for seeking well-being, which is our next guiding principle, goes to students who have demonstrated an understanding of themselves. The first set of awards for seeking well-being goes to Yuvan Ori, Pradipti Nath, Sansha Singh, Rubaya Jaggi, Aditi Gadia, and Alina. The next guiding principle is treading lightly on earth. This award goes to students who have demonstrated an understanding of the place in the environment. And the first award in this category goes to Renisha Jain. Elena, you need to come back. Elena next. Aditi Gadia. Kabir Sarangi. And Yuvain Agarwal. Thank you, Ms. Brigitte. I'll request Mr. Shailesh Garg to come on stage, please. The next set of awards are for valuing compassion, and it goes to students who have demonstrated empathy and an understanding of others. The first award in this category goes to Nalan Sadasivam Gokulnathan. Rihansh Rane, Aryan Modi, Vivan Dalal, Sanvi Dhingra, Aditi Gadia, Elena, Raima Jain, Sanshya Singh, Vanshika Jain, Sanvi Mandelia, and Prithvi Raj Kale. Thank you, Mr. Garg.
Thank you. Now we have our next music performance from the music production class. This is very hard to come up with a song in 2 weeks and be ready to perform with a full audience like this. I really want to not only give a strong and loud applause to these students that are performing, but also I would like to give a hand to our Mr. Adi Mandral that did a great job with this group of students.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ahan. Our band name is Youngblood, and I'm Ahan. This is Yashvi, that's Kushi, that's Kabir, and this is Prakrit. I will be playing the guitar. Prakrit will also be playing the guitar with me. Yashvi and Kushi will be doing the singing, and Kabir will be playing the piano.
So everybody, we're going to be performing this song we wrote. It's called By My Side. So let's go. I wake up in the morning with so much in my head. Can't even bring myself out of my bed. Why'd I ever leave with everything unsaid, unsaid? All of our memories dumped in a pile. Can't keep up with faking my smile. The road to healing feels like 1,000 miles, miles. I left the best part of my life behind. Can't get anything off my mind. I think I'll never be alright without you by my side. Every day feels a bit more hard when I'm putting together my broken heart. The pieces keep on falling apart, apart. I left the best part of my life behind. Can't get anything off my mind. I think I'll never be alright without you by my side. I left the best part of my life behind. Can't get anything off my mind. I think I'll never be alright. I left the best part of my life behind. Can't get anything off my mind. I think I'll never be alright without you by my side. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to hand out certificates for participants for every course. These are certificates of participation, and as I'm going to request each course, because I know students are sitting according to the courses, so you stand up out of your seats, stand up in a line, and as I read out your name, just come up to the stage, take your certificates, and then you can go down from there. So Art in the Himalayas, if that group can please stand up and come out and stand in the... Yes. Okay, I'm going to call out names. Aditi, may I request Mr. John Robertson to please come on the stage? Aditi Gadia, Alina, Raima, Sanshia, and Vanshika. Can we give them a big applause, everyone, for successfully completing Art in the Himalayas? Please. Okay, so all participants of the course, if you could please come up for a group photograph. Okay, next course is English Masterclass. Students, I think not all rows, the first row, please, if you could stand out, and then stand up in the, yeah. Because that's the course with the highest number of students. Anya Shah, Arav Chaudhary, Arohi Gupta, Aishwarya Prasanna, Aksara Jain, Ananta Patel, Angad Vahi, Arnav Periwal, Asmi Gupta, Ativir Dhoka, Avan Jain, the second row of students, if you could stand up and line up, please. English Masterclass, second row. Okay, we're going to start with Avya Sethi, Ayan Garg, Ayan Singhal, Diya Jain, Gaurav Jagwani, Hiral Taneja, Janvi Arun Kumar, Janisha Shah, Jia Vora, Kaira Kaul, Keshav Khaitan, and Laish Agrawal. The third row of students, if you could please come out of your seats and line up. Okay. Meher Singla, Muskan Batla, Naomi Vibhakar. Priyanjali Karwa, Rajveer Maheshwari, Rinisha Jain, Riti Shah, Rubaya Jaggi, Sanvi Dhingra, the next row of students, please stand up out of your seats and line up. Samaira Marwa, Samaira Jain, Shan Shah, Shania Sanghai, Srirang Kinare, Soha Gupta, Sudram Garg, Suhana Gupta, Suho Song, Tashmi Mittal, and Trish Gulati. The next row of students, if you could please stand up from your seats and line up. Vaishali Noronha, Vanya Himmat Ramka, Veer Maheshwari, Veer Raniwala, Viha Patel, Vihan Benekia, Vyom Parvatham and Rishika De, Yuvain Agarwal. Thank you, Mr. Robertson. I will request now Mr. Augustine to come up on stage. The next course of students are experiential science. If students can line up experiential science. Aditya Unyal, Arav Gupta, Anhat Sidhu, Ansh Agarwal, Aryan Kothari, Devansh Nathwani, Kabir Jagwani, Myra Marathe, Ohana Sood, Prithviraj Chima, Rihansh Rane, Samvid Gupta, Tanisha Bhatu, Yashas Arora, and Yugandhar Jadhav. Well done. The next course of students are leadership students. If the first row of leadership students could please line up. Leadership, first row. Ahana Mittal, Anya Majithia, Anya Bhatia, Arav Sheth, Arav Khemka, Arushi Dalia, Abir Rathi, Ahana Lumba, Ankita Gupta, Aryan Modi. Second row of leadership students, if you could please line up. Ayan Seth, Ayan Mehta, Ishan Machar, Jashan Wahi, Keshav Garg, Krishiv Bittal, Kaira Shah, Nalan, Neil Patel, Pradipti Nath. The next row of leadership students, if you could please line up. Pranit Malhotra, Prithviraj Kale, Raghav Kandoy, Ranveer Magu, Rishi Jain, Rishika Khandelwal, Sanvi Mandelia, Shlok Unyal, Vasundhara Jain, Vihan Gupta, Vivan Dalal, and Yuvan Ori. Well done, leadership students. Thank you, Mr. Augustine. I'll now request Ms. Brigitte to come up. The next course of students are Model United Nations. The first row of students, if you could please stand up and line up. Anya Patel, Anya Patel, Arav Goenka, Arna Mehta, Abhiraj Bansal, Amaira Bhandari, Arhan Suri, Bani Marwa, Kiara Jain, Dhairyash Balana, Kavin Raja, Kayan Raja, Shiti Singh, Mahika Batra, Dhairyash? Okay, go and sit. Okay, the next row of Model United Nations students, please. Naisa Rakheja. Rajveer Singh Bhasin. Reena Panchwani. Riya Parekh. Sakrit Agarwal. Samara. Sanjana. Trishika Garg. Vedansh Chaudhary. Vihan Ved. Viren Mehra. And Yuvraj Desai. Okay, thank you, Ms. Brigitte. I'll now request Mr. Garg to come up on stage. The next course of students are music. If all the music students could line up. Music students. Abhi Nagpal. Abhi Nagpal. Ahan Khanna. Amania Obroy. Dhairesh Balana. Dhruv Jain. Hiren Pardal. Kabir Sarangi. Khushi Desai. Meera Bhatu. Prakrit Agarwal. Roshni Chaudhary. Sia Balani. And Yashvi Tandon. Okay, you've been very patient. Now we have the last group of students from theatre. If all the theatre students could please stand up. This is the last set of awards. I'm going to call out your names. Avni Khemka. Bajuri Jaisinghani. Gurshan Suri. Sara Chaudhary and Sia Rane. Well done, students. I think we can have a big round of applause for everybody. Now we have the last set of awards, very important, without whom this program would not have been as easy as it looked. So before I announce it, Ms. Brigitte has something to say.
Thank you for keeping quiet for it. We had 14 of them from our grades 10 to 12, and 2 of our head interns. And I can tell you, they were fabulous. Excuse me if I feel a bit of emotion for them. They did a fabulous job. Really slept very little that we know. But I know if we didn't have such a great job, if it didn't go so smoothly, it was because of our interns. So before we give them their certificates, we want you to really give them a loud applause. We also know that a lot of your children got very fond of our interns. And we totally understand why. Because they are so charming, they're handsome, they're beautiful, and they're just a lovely bunch of our very own students. Some of them will not come back next year, and some of them will go into grade 12. So to each of our interns, we would like to say a really big thank you.
All right, head interns first. Hussein. Asha. Diva. Remy. Okay, Diva, Remy, in the order you're in. In the order you're in. Just come on up. Sam. Ashton. Servine. Navya. Daksh. Aaron. Jasleen. Juan. Asha. Where's Asha? Asha. Mariam. There we go. Vedika. Simran. Diva. Sam. Ashton. Servine. Navya. Daksh. Daksh. Aaron. Sarah. Simran. Jasleen. Come on down. Juan. Miriam. And Vedika. All right. All interns, please come to the front. Come for a group photo at the front.
Okay, that was the evidence of the fact that your children have really bonded with our interns. Yes, oh, sorry, yes. One more show of our music production team. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so while they're setting up, we can't end a show without giving thanks. So, the first people who we are going to thank are you lovely parents. Because if you hadn't decided to sign up our students, if you hadn't decided to allow your children to come to Woodstock, we would never have your lovely children. And so we want to thank each and every one of our students because, believe you me, it was tough a bit initially. They would cry, they would want to call home, and you parents know, right? You would get those calls. And some of you turned, some of you didn't, and some of you said, no, hang in there. And so all of you students, we want to thank you. Thank you for having the courage to stick on. Thank you for giving it a shot. Thank you for all the new friends you have made. We also want to thank our lovely dorm parents who would hear them out and console them in the night and help them in their dorms. We thank all the nurses and the doctor at the health center because there were many visits, some genuine, some not. But we would take them there. We want to thank each and every teacher. Please, can we hear me out? I won't take long, but it must be said. So, thank you each and every teacher of our morning course and our afternoon course. You all have gone back with definitely new skills. We want to thank our counselor, who often had to listen to your children, help them along their 2 weeks, though there were less as the days went by. We want to thank our office staff, Ms. Vandana, Mr. Sunil, Mr. Ravinder, for all the little coordination work which actually just adds up and becomes so difficult. And if they didn't do their job well, things would not run smoothly. Our food service, we've got to say thank you to our lovely food service. And I know it was good because in some of our reviews, we had somebody say the food was extravagant. And we said thank you, because if you enjoyed our food, we are happy. Some of you might even be going back a kilo heavier, all right? Our liaison officer, who provided the transport to the airport and back and otherwise. Of course, to our fabulous interns for all your hard work. And we cannot forget Miss Arpana. She's the first person of contact. Yeah. She's the one all of you parents were in touch with. Okay, so to everyone in this hall, we want to say thank you ever so much from the bottom of our hearts. And thank you for joining us. And now for our last performance.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hi, I'm Amanya. This is Therish. This is Sia. This is Dhruv, and that's Ashton. We've basically written a song about wanting to move on, but still missing the comfort of something. So I'm going to be singing the song. Ashton's playing piano. Dherish is the percussionist. Sia's playing guitar, and Dhruv is also singing. So yeah.
Person who is waiting for someone who will let these people think that I'm so happy, and I remember those things and I just wanna cry, but it's fine, I'll smile. I've been on this ride, I just can't forget you, and it's been I meet people every day, but I wanna dial the same number that I used to. I just drive a mile.
I can feel my heart aching as you walk by,
Thinking about our memories, it makes me wanna cry.
I can feel my heart aching as you walk by.
Thinking about our memories, it makes me wanna cry. what you wanted? How to be rich, is that what you doubted? Left in the dust, I'm feeling a bit haunted. My dreams and plans, we both once just found it. Thought I would be stressed, but I'm just retarded. Future was planned, it makes me go blind. Hoping you're happy, my life discarded. Summer is nice, it has just started.
I can feel my heart breaking as you walk by.
Thinking about our memories, it makes me wanna cry.
I can feel my heart breaking as you walk by.
Thinking about our memories, it makes me wanna cry.
Thank you, that was lovely. Okay, couple of housekeeping announcements before you're dismissed. Parents can, those students who are leaving today with parents, after, there's a high tea served outside in the flagpole area, so all parents, students are invited, everybody's invited to join us for refreshments. After that, students can go down with parents to Ridgewood, collect your baggage, and then leave. Those students who are not leaving, they will stay back, finish their high tea, and then they'll go down with the interns to the dorms. Okay? They'll go down with the interns and dorm parents who are leaving tomorrow. So please, you can proceed for high tea outside in the flagpole area. Thank you.
Mic test. Elena? Elena? Please collect your award